Umoyo, oh, oh. Umoyo, oh, oh, oh. Nothing sweeter than life. Makamakanga ulina Yesu. Hello guys. Umoyo right here talking about life.
Okay. Definition.
Life.
Yeah.
Life is merely not breathing. But life is not again merely not living. See, everybody is going to die.
Yeah.
But not everybody lives. See, life is not merely existing, but life is flowing like the river behind our backs. And yet it's flowing to somewhere in front of our eyes. See, life is a vision.
Yes.
You know, life.
Life?
Yeah.
Life.
Yeah.
When you speak of life,
Yeah.
you have
Talk
to look
to
at
me.
the water.
Uh-huh.
The way it flows.
Uh-huh.
It moves as though in a vessel.
Uh-huh.
But when you look at life,
Uh-huh.
life moves according to who you are. Because as water takes up the shape of a container, according to the physicists,
Yeah.
you understand that who you
Yeah.
are is how life flows. Life. Physics.
Chapwa.
No, it can end like this.
Okay.
Okay, so life
Yeah.
is living.
Uh-huh.
And living is being who you were
Okay.
created. Be alive before you die.
Okay.
Live and don't just
Hello everybody, this is your guy Uziu Hamonga, and I have in the studio
Manuel.
Hope,
Busuma.
Karen,
and together we are here to talk about Umoyo. Now today we have an interesting topic, quite interesting really if you ask me. It's an amazing topic. Guys, are we ready?
Yeah.
So beautiful viewers, remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, the Umoyo podcast, and please remember to like and share this video. Probably one or two youths out there, generally the people out there would actually learn one or two things, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So today, let's dive into it. Today we'll be talking about balancing. As a student, how do you balance between academics, school affairs, and business? So balancing between entrepreneurship and business. Because there's many students around campus, different institutions, actually around the world, if you ask me, globally, that have ventured into different businesses. And, they're actually students and they have books to study and, they've got work assignments. So how do you balance as a student between school and business? Or is it impossible to have both? Because there's a saying that goes like, you cannot serve two masters at a go. So does that apply in this world of school and business? Is it possible to have school and business running? And if not so, then why is it not possible? If so, then why is it possible? I think Karen would take it up for us first.
It's not impossible to balance schoolwork and being an entrepreneur, because one way or the other, it helps you in certain areas because you don't have to call your parents all the time to ask for money. You have 24 hours in a day. So it's about time management. If you know you have to sell something for 2 hours, cover it up by studying the whole night. You rest, you eat, and then you cover it up and study the whole night so that you cover the periods that you are not studying. And obviously you still have things to do like cooking, you have to eat, you have to wash. So if you can manage your time properly, it's not impossible.
All right, so Karen has highlighted a very significant point, which is time management, right? But I think a quick question for Emmanuel. Do you think every student has a capacity to manage time wisely? And who should run a business while they're in school? Is it every student, or this is just a gift that particular people have? So, Emmanuel, do you think every student has the capacity to manage time? And secondly, who should run both a business and academics at the same time?
Okay, thank you, sir. So to answer this question, I feel like, first of all, I'll put myself in the picture for 1 second. So I remember in second year when I came here, I was thinking about business. I said, if I'm doing business studies, it's a good idea if I also venture in business, right? So at the same time, I was thinking of, okay, I also have a goal, right? I'm trying to achieve the best grades ever. Maybe if it's an A, those things, right? So the question was, is it possible to be able to get those grades upfront and manage a business? So to answer the first question, I feel or I believe it's possible to do both and be efficient in both, right? Achieving more. But on the other side, on the other question where you say like who should do these things, it depends with your goals that you have. So in business or in life in general, there's always a cost and a gain. To get something, you're giving up something as well. So if I was aiming for an A, right, and I jump in business, that means in a way I'm coming down to a B. That's just like, yeah, that's like for me, I end up in that way. Like I'm coming down to a B because if I want to like achieve more this side, on the other side, I'm giving up something. So I mean, it depends with your goals, right? So if you feel like you're okay with balancing, to say, okay, 50-50, right? I graduate as an average student, and this side I'm doing. I make money. You see, it's working though.
Actually, my neighbor here, Wusuma, is an entrepreneur. Yeah, he's into business. So I want you to clarify something. Is it true what he said that you can't be a top-notch student by getting A pluses if you're doing business? Because you are doing business, and I think the last time I checked, you're aiming for an A plus. Actually, A pluses.
Yes.
So is it really possible that you can be doing business and then you are not doing the most academic-wise? Like you're not getting those A pluses. You're not aiming at the A pluses. What's your say on that? Would you support him or you?
I think if I was to be honest with Mr. Emmanuel, theoretically speaking, it's not. I would support you. But practically speaking, I myself, it's very much possible because there are two things that you have to put in line with your life. First of all, support Karen's view. She said you have to learn how to manage your own time. And secondly, it's the study methods that you use. So myself being in the School of Social Sciences, I believe I can only study for 2 hours at a go. If it's 2 hours in the morning, then 2 hours in the evening. So when you define a business, first of all, what type of business are you doing? Is your business something that runs from morning till sunset? Or is it a type of business that you can do in the morning? Or say I'll be doing this business in the afternoon or in the evening? So what's important is make a study routine that actually fits you balancing both things. Then in the end of it all, you find that you'll be able to manage your A pluses and also your business will be doing very, very much okay. But one thing still stands out. You'll still be tired no matter what. Because attending to customers and attending to your books with one mind is kind of a hard job. So it takes sacrifice and a lot of effort in doing it. Thank you, sir.
Amazing. So he actually goes back to Karen's point, which is time management, right? And then I love one point he raised. He says he said it depends on what program you are actually studying. Mm-hmm. So he's into social sciences and he feels he can only do like 2 hours. And I'm studying what? Medical physics, right? Which is like a lots of physics. Mm-hmm. And I have to spend like 4 hours, 5 hours to break down those equations. Yeah. So Hope, over to you. He spoke about it depending on what program you are studying, then you can determine on what kind of business you can do or whether you can actually do business. Mm-hmm. Now, your question is, who qualifies? Would you say someone studying medicine can become an entrepreneur? Or someone studying engineering or a medical physicist like myself can become an entrepreneur based on the point he raised? Or should business be aligned to programs that are less involving? Okay, that take up less of your time. Like he put it, he only needs to spend like 2 hours to study. Okay, yeah. What's your say on that? What's your take?
Okay, so what I think is it's not about the program you're doing. Sometimes it's about you. Like There's some people who are naturally born to be business people. They're business minded. They've grown up with it from childhood. So they've learned how to manage time, how to do things. And we have different concentration spans. Some people concentrate for 2 hours, study and comprehend everything, while others, they have to study for 4 hours or the entire day. So,
Despite the program.
yeah. So I don't think it has to do with the program. It has to do with you. Are you business minded? Can you do it? Can you not? Yeah, that's what I think.
Are you business minded? Not what program are you studying? That's hope. Yeah. So there's a debate here now.
Yeah.
So you are saying it depends on the program. It depends on what nature of business you're doing. And she's saying that doesn't really matter. It's about who are you? Are you able to and I think just to contribute, I feel it's all about determination.
True.
Right? I feel the best definition of an entrepreneur is a person that can disappear for 8 months and your business is still running, sir.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, that's an entrepreneur, because I feel we young youths have mistaken entrepreneurship for self-employment or business owner. These are 3 different aspects of business, right? So self-employment is where, like, I tutor, right? I teach first year's physics. They pay me money, right?
Yes.
I've employed myself to become a tutor, right? Then a business owner is someone that has employed people, and then he's supposed to stay up and be in the business for that business to keep running.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you go in, you check, okay, how many sales do we have? Is everything running? That's a business owner, right?
Yes.
And then an entrepreneur is somebody that builds a business, and then you build a system. And then you hire professional people. You hire people, not necessarily professional, but trained people that you can train yourself. Yeah. You tell them, okay, here's a system. Here's how we are going to sell our products. Here's where we're going to put our money. Here's how we're going to be restocking. For example, you sell cream donuts and bread and the like, right?
Yes.
So if you build a system to say, okay, let me look for people that are going to be distributing this bread. Okay? So you get you get a space or employ a student who's got a room to say, okay, I'll be bringing G&G bakery or any bakery in general will be bringing bread to your room. You sell it at 19 kwacha. There'll be 4 guys that will be coming to deliver that are in the group once they see those orders, right? So you've built that system. You are going to forget that you have a business because you're studying trying to get your A+.
Yes.
That's an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
You are not found at the business. You are not present.
Yeah.
You have people working for you.
Yes.
Yeah, that's an entrepreneur.
That is what happened.
Exactly. So I personally feel entrepreneurship can actually be done plus academics. If only you can have a system. Being a business owner and being a student is a little bit tricky. Like Busuma said, like Manuel said here, it's a little bit tricky, honestly. I mean, if you're going to be a top-notch student, an A+ student, you really, really have to, I think, spend sleepless nights.
Yes.
Yes.
I love Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, where he says, the rich don't work for money, money works for them. That's an entrepreneur. So a lot of students are actually business owners and not entrepreneurs. They're actually self-employed and not entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
So if we're going to be entrepreneurs, we need to build systems. And it's never too big for any mind that is determined. Yeah. I don't know, any comment on that?
I think an addition.
Yeah, okay.
Wow. That was excellent. That was beautiful,
Thank you.
Wow, that is excellent. Looking back last month, I was talking to a certain lady, a friend of mine actually, who's quite a big entrepreneur as of now.
Yeah.
So she came to me and said, I would love to start a business, but then I don't know where to start from. She said, I don't have money. I said, oh, you don't have money? What do you mean you don't have money? Then I said, do you have 100 kwacha on you? She said, okay, 100 kwacha is okay. I said, okay, get it. Let's order some free zits. We got free zits, and after selling, we made something about a 220 plus.
Wow.
I said, okay, so you've seen how much you've made from just free zits from 100 kwacha.
Yeah.
Get that. Let's buy a case of Mojo, a case of Fruticana, and a case of water. Let's sell. She sold that, her being a lady. She got something above a 5. And now if you check her today, go and check her right now. She's got sausage, she's got water, she has drinks, she has everything. And now I look at her and say, how much do you have in reserves? I can go to her right now and say, I need the 1,000 just right now. Please, I'll give it back to you next week.
Yeah.
Immediately, she'll pull her purse and say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Here you go. And I'm like, this is the lady I told to say, do you have 100 kwacha? Then one more thing, she's usually never in one place.
Yeah.
So what she does is this. During the day when she's out, she talks to the friends or the roommate maybe and says, okay, so if customers come, please attend to them. I'll be back at night because you study at night. So at night I'll be around. So when I come back, I'll handle the business. So she's always giving something to the roommate who's working because of friendship. And that is the power of connectivity in business, of course.
Yeah.
So sometimes you don't necessarily have to employ people, but just bring in your friends or somebody you can trust.
Exactly.
And say, when I'm not around, please, can you handle this for me?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be much. Just count and make sure there is accountability.
Exactly.
And money will work for you even if you're not there.
Exactly.
And that
Just a thought on that before it slips off my mind. Okay. That's why I said money should work for you, right? Yeah. The norm or the belief that our parents have instilled in most of us, young adults, to say, learn to save money, learn to save. In case of emergencies, learn to save. You don't save. Why should you save money when the banks are printing money every day? Yeah. I mean, it's not like the banks run out of money, so I should save money in case the banks don't have money. I have money in the reserves. Don't save money. You know what you do with money? Reinvest it. And then avoid liabilities. You know the difference between a liability and an asset?
Yeah.
Liabilities take money out of your pocket. An asset brings money into your.
Okay, so like what he said, he advised a friend with 100 kwacha to start up something.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I believe talent as well can also come in,
Yes.
and a skill as well. There are certain skills that are not talent. They are just something that you learn when you have the interest for them. Because I remember when I was young, my mom used to do hair. So like most of the times I would see what she used to do. It's like I would spend time with her, and I got that mindset to say, if she can do it, what would stop me from doing it?
Exactly.
So when I started here in my first year, there was a girl that came by. She was like, where did you do your hair from? And then I looked at the money she was going to pay the other person that did my hair, and I'm like, I can do this, you know.
Wow.
I don't have money at the moment, and I can do this, so why would I recommend somebody when I know I can do exactly what she did, or even better, and I need the money? So I was like, anyway, just come, I do your hair, because I know you're not the one. Yeah, I'm the one that does her hair most of the time. So she came to me. She came to me, and I'm like, oh, okay, let me just do your hair. And I did her hair. So she went for class, and then people said, oh, who did your hair? Who did your hair? And they started bringing people to me.
Wow.
So the only thing I sacrifice is my time, and I have to make up for it. I would only sleep for like 4 hours, maybe 3 hours. So that's the sacrifice I make. So yeah, so you don't need money to set up something. Just a skill.
It's a skill.
Sometimes skills.
Actually, he's into production because he's our production manager, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a photographer, very good photographer, very good video editor. That's why I was telling you that they start watching what? Videos, tutorials, like improve on your skill. I'm a poet. I get paid writing people poems. Okay? There are secondary schools that go for programs like NASA's, right? They call me. We need a 15-minute piece, poetry. Oh, okay, sure. How much is that? I charge them, right? I write a piece, beautiful, send it to them.
Yeah, sure.
Okay?
Yes.
That's a skill.
Excellent.
That's a skill. She's a tailor, right? You saw.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that's a skill. She plates. That's a skill. He's a very good public speaker. I've noticed that, right? Learn that. Look at, do you know Vusi Tembekwayo?
Yeah.
The Africa's best speaker. That guy is perfect. He's good.
Excellent.
At the age of 19, at the age of 16, he discovered, say, wow, I think I can speak. I need to get me a coach,
Yes.
Give me.
right? So get you a coach, either online or virtual. Physical,
Yes, yes.
right? Yeah, work on that. That's a skill. So from there, you have money and then you invest it. Footballers, look at Stopila Nsuzu. The former president of Zambia is living in whose house? Stopila Nsuzu's house.
Yeah.
He's renting, the government is renting that house for the former president of Zambia. From where? From legs, dribbling the ball.
Kicking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very good one.
Yeah.
Is it fine if I... Okay, now.
No, sure, please.
One
In 1 minute.
One output question in seconds, right? Oh, yeah, good. So everything has been said and agreed on. Yeah. Cool. would you advise a student who is trying to excel in studies, right? At the same time engage in intensive business? Would you advise them to do that?
No.
No?
No.
Let me try.
Yeah? I think I'll close up.
Okay, I would advise the person to do that. In as much as we are here to get the degrees, I believe not everyone will get to the finish line. So if one area doesn't, it's a fact. It's a fact. But it's a fact. It happens.
technically, it's
Not
life. Like, it's
everyone
life.
will get to the finish. Yeah, you might not excel in this area, but you can excel in this one. So if this one doesn't work, yes, if this area doesn't work, go for this other one. So
Plan B.
yeah, plan B.
So you want to say something before I close up?
It's all right. It's all right.
I have a question.
Okay, before you ask a question. If you're going to, you're saying, is it someone who is a student, they want to get into intensive, I love the word intensive, business. There's a business I'm currently running. It's intense. It's big, right? It's very big. And I'm a student. And honestly speaking, it has emotionally broken me before, right? Where you miss class, like, oh my God, what's happening? What's happening? Like, what's happening? I'm losing money,
Yeah.
right? And the people you employ don't care if you lose money. You have to pay them on the 30th.
Yeah.
That's a fact. So if you want to endeavor into an intense business and you're a student, be emotionally ready.
Yeah.
Prepare. Do you know how many books I read on business? That's how come I've got this little knowledge I'm sharing right now.
Okay.
I've read a number of books on business.
Yeah.
Think and Grow Rich. IQ on money. Financial IQ. Number of books, name them, right? Sell and Market Like a Prostitute. One of the African best books on business.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, so you need to be, so to that student who is actually wanting to get into intense business while they're a student, prepare yourself, have knowledge. Number one, study what kind of business you want to do. Study your audience, study your market target.
Yeah.
Okay? Study your market target, study how much money you're going to put in, study the risks, study how you can work around. Trust me, the best entrepreneurs are entrepreneurs that look for problems and then you solve them. Last question.
Okay,
Karen has
so my question was, since I run a business, right?
Yeah.
I do bonnets, hair bonnets. So there was a time back in secondary school, yes. I had my sister who was in college and I'd take my products there to sell them. And she was like my marketer. So things would move and people would buy things. But I'm in uni now and the business is not doing well. So how can you market yourself?
Okay, so if I got your question right,
Yeah.
you used to sell these things,
Yes.
you used to make and then send them to your sister who was in college.
Yes.
And then she would sell them for you.
Yes.
Now that you've come to university, what's happening? You've stopped making them?
I still make them, but I don't know how to sell them myself on my own.
Ah, okay. So you are not an entrepreneur. Do you know the first do you know the first skill? Do you know the first skill of an entrepreneur?
Yeah.
Selling. If you can't sell a product, you are not an entrepreneur. Trust me. If you want spice it as you can, if you can't sell a product, you are not an entrepreneur.
Very true.
Did I say I can't sell?
I know. I'm just saying if you can't sell. So here's what you do.
Okay.
Let me help you. Every entrepreneur should have a section in their business called the marketing department.
Yeah.
Okay? The marketing what? Department. Where people put their brains together and say, okay, we have this product. How do we sell it? Right? How do we sell it? We have the product, but how do we sell it?
Yeah.
Okay? Now, here's how you sell your product. Here's how you do it. You sell. Number one, don't expect customers or people around your vicinity, around your space, like here at Mulungushi University, to guess to say, oh, there's a girl named Hope out there. She does bonnets. She sells. That's why you need to, before you can sell your product, sell yourself. Wear that bonnet. Wear that bonnet, okay? Take pictures with that bonnet, right? Sell yourself. people are going to compliment the bonnet first. Like, oh wow, this is cool. Secondly, you need to advertise what you are selling. Now, advertising is in categories,
Yeah.
right? The most effective way to advertise is question answer, not posting on your status. We don't care about your I hardly view people's statuses myself because there's lots of contacts, right? Learn to advertise using the question answer form, right?
Yeah.
Hi. You've got nice hair. Thank you. What do you put before you go to bed at night? Or what do you use to prevent it from doing that and that and that?
Yeah.
No, I just have a head wrap, blah, 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 blah. So like you have to tie it, right? That's wasting time. What if you just had something that you could just like roll down your head and that's it?
Yeah.
I've got something that can help you. Can you like try it out like for 2-3 days? If you don't like it, you can return it back to me. Give people your stuff
Okay.
to try out.
Okay.
Yeah, I love the owners of what's this place? Kudia Bueno. You've heard of it?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
What Kudia Bueno does is when they're introducing a new recipe, right? They'll give it to you for free. All their customers for free in small quantities. So if you order for fries, the time they were introducing the bangi chicken, amazing, way better than Hungry Lion. Way better than Hungry Lion. Bangi chicken. The time they were introducing the bangi chicken on the market, do you know what they did?
No.
They were putting a small part of chicken on your fries and sausage. They put that bangi chicken. So the moment you have that and eat it, you want to change your mind. No, I don't want sausage anymore, I want bangi chicken. Get the point, right?
Yes.
So learn to give people your products for free. Not bread, sir.
Okay.
All right, this is a long. Maybe we can have a part 2 of this. I don't know. Yeah. We are actually out of time. So our viewers, thank you so much. A big thanks to my team here. These are lovely guys. Yeah, and a big thanks to Gibson, the man behind the camera, and Jonas as well, the man behind the camera. Guys, thank you so much. And a big thanks to you guys, our audience, please. Thank you for your support. The people that subscribed last time, thank you so much. The people that shared our video, thank you so much. Please help us grow so that we can continue with what we are doing. Encourage us in one way or another.
Yeah.
It has been from me, Uziu Hamonga, and the amazing Umoyo team. And together, we are here to talk about Umoyo. See you. Peace. Love you all. Thank you.